everyone, welcome to my scrapbooking corner. I have a autumn layout. I've had this layout planned for some time now, and I went ahead and print and cut out all my die cuts, which I've had those cut out for about a month. And so I pre-planned a bunch of layouts and went ahead and print and cut all my layers, all my dies, and put them in a little container that I purchased, and then said, okay, now that those are all done, and I can take those 5 layouts I already have die cuts ready for and put them together. And over my spring break, but then my dad came down, so I didn't really have time to scrapbook. But I am going to do this layout, and that is of my niece, and the die cuts are from, see, my background paper is from All Seasons Paper Pad Recollections, which is Michael's. And then my layers are patterns that I purchased, or that I guess I purchased from either the Silhouette store or from an autumn digital scrapbook kit that I purchased. I want to say that they are from the digital line that I purchased, which is Happy Fall Y'all or something like that. I think I purchased from either Just Scrappy or Digital Scrapbooking Studio. I purchased the digital kits from either one of those two. And so with that said, let's get started. Alright, so my paper is from All Seasons Paper Pack. And all my paper layers are digital papers that were included in the Glorious Autumn Digital Kit that I purchased from Just So Scrappy. And that yellow layer is 9.5 by 5 3/4, and then the fishtail is 3.5 by 10. And my bottom photo mat is 7 by 5 1/4. My top photo mat is 6 1/4 by 4 3/4, and my photo is 4 by 6. And I'm going to start with the leaves, which are 5 inches high. And then I know where those are going. You know what? It's almost 1 o'clock. I haven't even ate lunch. I just realized that. So I have that cloth flower, and it is 2.5 inches high. And then I have that all the acorns on this layout are 1 3/4 high. And then that patch, I don't have what size that is. And then the scarecrow, little girl scarecrow, I pop up on foam, and she is 3 1/4 inches high. And I have flares, and to make them look like flares, I pop them up on foam and I add glossy accents to them, and that kind of helps them look like a real flare, since they are just print and cut flares. So I'm just going to adhere those. And then I will add a journaling card from this same kit, which is going to be 3.5 inches high. And then I also have a green lace ribbon, but I did not put that down in my description either, so I'm not sure what size that is. But there's the journaling, and there's the doily flower. Floral doily is 2 1/4 inches high. and again, the acorn is 1 3/4 inches high, and the flares are all 1 1/4 inches high. And now I'm gonna attach the bottom layers, and I got my title from this card that says Glorious Autumn, and it's 3 1/2 inches high. And then I have the tree, which is 5 inches high. I have a owl charm, which is 3 1/2 inches high. And then after that, I have another acorn, which is 1 3/4 inches high. And my flares, which are all 1 1/4, popped up on foam. And then I have 3 buttons, which I'm going to pop up on foam as well. And those are all 1 inches high. And I used a Tim Holtz Distressed Dot stencil and paint dauber to make the background around the embellishment clusters. All right, and then that pretty much is all I do to this layout. So I'll let you finish watching. What I do is I add glossy accents to the, hold on, Roxy, to the flares. And then after I do that, I lost my train of thought. After I do that, I stop the recording, and then later on I come back and I do the stenciling. So that's not done on camera, but it does show up on my pictures. All right, so thanks for watching. Bye.